Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Just too much Bitcoin crap. This is one of the comments I happened to see underneath the video I posted yesterday. I felt like I had to respond. Bitcoin is important even if you don't hold it, and I don't think people actually get how important Bitcoin is. Not only that, CryptoCon here noticed something else. Have Bitcoin tops been governed by the stock market all along? 134 weeks exactly from each S&P stock market top to the next Bitcoin top. This makes our next target date range the week of July 29th this year. Very soon, that is going to be very, very interesting. So take a look at this, guys. This is the S&P 500. This has nothing to do with cryptocurrencies, yet it's the S&P 500 stock market index. And if we take a look at where tops did occur historically, they line up 134 weeks after one another. So not necessarily coinciding with the exact tops on the Bitcoin chart, but if we just take a look at, where these weekly trends are occurring, guys, maybe he is onto something here. A new top for the S&P 500 by the week of July 29th, 2024. Historically, Bitcoin does move alongside the traditional stock market to a degree. Now more and more, I'm finding that we're probably going to see that happen, more correlations with that. And just to the original point here, if you hold any kind of crypto, you should really be paying attention to Bitcoin. This is why I talk about Bitcoin on this channel. Even though this is not necessarily a Bitcoin channel, it is a XRP channel, but more broadly, a crypto trading channel. So Ki Young Ju here also pointing this out. Bitcoin whales on HTX open massive long positions at $69,000. So another great observation here that I think we should be paying attention to. Look at those long positions there. Okay, after we have seen Bitcoin accumulate in this range, if I were to bring up the daily Bitcoin chart here, you guys can see we did move down significantly. We did form this inverted head and shoulders pattern, and now we're getting up above what is looking like, well, the neckline would have been right in there. Okay, so getting up above the two shoulders, up above the neckline, trying to get up back above these all-time highs, and now we're seeing the long positions fall into place. So a lot of long positions at $69,000. Right now, the price of a Bitcoin is trading in and around $69,400 per coin. So this is where the longs are congregating. Ki Young Ju, he did also post this back on August the 8th, 2023. So giving us some indication of what history has shown. So what he did post back then, Bitcoin whales opening giga long positions at $29,000. So again, back from August of last year. So last summer, we did see those long positions come into play, and that's when the chart looked a little more like this. If we were to take a look back to August 2023, did they make the right decision? Well, let's take a look at that. August 23. So that would have been in and around here, August 8th, 2023, in and around here, guys. And you can see those long positions did get wrecked in the interim before it started moving up and made new highs. So ultimately, a good position to take if you stuck through with it, gaining now what is another 138% since last August. So here we are now. Now they're taking more positions up at $69,000. So another interesting observation there, guys. We've got greed sitting still at 61, so hasn't really moved since yesterday. Market cap is at $2.53 trillion. That's down a little bit. We haven't seen too much in terms of volume. Up a little bit, 6.69%. Bitcoin dominance, though, is up. So money moving into Bitcoin first. You guys can see the alts have still been decimated. And yes, today, guys, I am going to be putting up the top 5 picks for my altcoin portfolio over there at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel if you guys are interested. If you're already signed up, you will be getting an alert today with regards to those top 5 cryptocurrencies. A good time to be accumulating. I do have about 25 cryptocurrencies now in my portfolio. And a lot of you guys were asking the Patreon subscribers specifically about the top 5. So which ones have the potential to be 100x bangers? Let's see today. Again, that's patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. It is only $5 a month if you guys are interested. XRP has been flirting with that 50-cent level right now. We're trading in and around 49.7. 0.497 per XRP. So still is just underneath that 50-cent level. But, we did wick down a couple of times here. It is still maintaining that micro level of support from in and around here, just from back in mid-April. So we aren't too far off from that. Ultimately, though, guys, the market does need to recuperate. Altcoins do need to see that next push to the upside. We do need to see this number get up even higher. 61, that is nothing exciting, really. Remember when it was in the high 80s. I think it even hit 90. Tell me down in the comments if you guys remember. I don't remember exactly. Did it go over 90? I remember seeing 86, 87 when Bitcoin was rallying to its new all-time high. But anyway, we still got to wait for this next leg of the rally. And so lock in your positions, guys. It's coming very, very soon. The number of daily Bitcoin addresses has also broken a downtrend that started on March the 1st. So that's another metric. In the past 24 hours, check this out, 765,480 BTC addresses were active. This surge in network activity is a positive sign that the Bitcoin bull run will continue. So that was trending downward, but guys, now we're breaking up above past that at 764,000 roughly. So another bullish sign. I mean, all signs are pointing to this bull run continuing. You know, even just the fact that we're only, how many days now post having like 60? That's still the beginning, guys. We still have that's still the beginning, guys. We still have quite a few days left for this rally to continue if we are to, assume that post having rallies from back in 2020 and 2016 did demonstrate that there was still several days left before the bull run finalized. So, for example, back in 2020 in here? Was it May 2020? It was somewhere in and around here. We still had roughly, well, just depending on, this was technically the high up here, 532 days, give or take. And even from 2016, the halving mark was, what was that, July 2016, roughly somewhere in and around here, right? We still had roughly 517 days. So you guys are seeing a pattern here. There's still going to be some time, the euphoria phase, the most exciting phase. And I'm noticing institutions are also gearing up, probably going to hop on the FOMO bandwagon for this institutional phase. They're not stupid. Michael Branch here posting this. According to the latest crypto news, BlackRock is ready to apply for an ETF on Solana next month. So it's happening, guys. We had the Bitcoin ETF. Ethereum is now getting approved. And so the next one looks like it's Solana. BlackRock ready to request the ETF on Solana next month. According to the latest crypto news, BlackRock is ready to apply for this ETF, a move that could make an important step for the cryptocurrency and for the blockchain ecosystem in general. In recent years, BlackRock has shown a great interest in the world of crypto valued. Of crypto, is that a word? Recently, the news that the financial giant is ready to apply for an ETF on Solana has sparked great buzz in the market. The possible approval of an ETF on Solana, in fact, would represent a further step towards the mainstream adoption of cryptocurrencies. I mean, just going back to the top 10 list, let's say, and we remove Tether and USDC. I mean, BNB coin, a bit precarious just because the Binance exchange has been in some hot water. But you look at Bitcoin, you look at Ethereum. Well, number 3, if we remove Binance coin, would be Solana, followed by XRP. So it would only make sense, especially considering these top cryptocurrencies are, rather, other than Bitcoin, these top cryptocurrencies are actually used for a purpose. Ethereum's used for a purpose. Even BNB coin is used on the Binance exchange for a purpose. Solana has a purpose, a use case. XRP does as well. And then we start moving down the list, and then it gets a little questionable. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu is number 11. So this is the thing, right? The crypto space gets very, very exciting very, very quickly. And that is the big rumor now. BlackRock all set to apply for a Solana ETF next month. It says down here, furthermore, the move towards an ETF on Solana could be seen as a strategy to diversify the offerings and attract a broader audience of investors. Solana, with its high-speed blockchain and reduced transaction cost, has gained notable popularity among developers and investors. The introduction of an ETF on Solana by BlackRock could not only increase the legitimacy of this cryptocurrency, but also stimulate further investments and developments in the ecosystem. If you guys didn't catch the video I did yesterday, I will link it up here. The White Swan event that could, in fact, spur on more crypto adoption. Institutions are realizing the potential here, maybe a bit late, but, I don't care. I'm in my crypto positions now. I'm locked and loaded, ready to cash out at my targets once that time does come. And so, yeah, for the Patreon subscribers, I will be publishing those once I get a better idea of how the market is going to play out after we see this next Bitcoin pump. So sign up for the Patreon, guys, if you're interested in what I'm trading this time around. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. Guys, happen to see this too from Eisenreich VeChain, another cryptocurrency that's in my legacy portfolio and the $15,000 plus portfolio I have over there at Patreon. They're providing an update for us. Check this out. VeChain's VBetterDAO gears up for mainnet launch, a huge leap for Web3 adoption and sustainability. They're doing this to accelerate Web3 adoption and empower crypto communities. This is nearing its highest anticipated mainnet launch, which is happening on June the 28th, following a successful testnet phase that saw impressive engagement and activity. VBetterDAO is poised to make a significant impact on the blockchain landscape. Testnet successfully paves the way for mainnet. The testnet phase, which attracted over 18,000 Better holders, or B3TR holders, and 4,000 active users, generated a significant amount of data and fostered a vibrant community. These early adopters facilitated over 232,000 transactions, showcasing the potential for VBetterDAO's incentive-based gamified applications to drive real-world change. It looks like June is going to be a busy month for VeChain. Down here is their calendar. June 16th, that's when the final testnet voting round concludes. We got the 17th to the 22nd. Users have a final window to claim any remaining testnet rewards. On the 23rd, a final snapshot of the testnet token activities. And then through the rest of June, we have some more updates here for the VeChain blockchain. And this particular initiative here, a lot of these blockchain companies are realizing, okay, we have a window of opportunity now, when the market, because it's all going to be predicated, their popularity is going to be predicated on market activity. A lot of the crypto hype, it really does help these companies a lot. This is why companies like Coinbase released their IPO when they did, right? When the market was in the hype phase. We're already seeing institutions now getting interested in more cryptocurrencies, and we have not even seen that euphoria phase yet. So I think we're going to start to see a lot more of these types of updates from smaller chains like VeChain, but also from the big ones too. Wanted to thank Eisenreich for pointing that out. Another update too, guys, from the STOXX Digital Asset Blue Chip Index. This one courtesy of Michael Branch. Now, I did talk about this the other day, but I kind of brushed past it. Didn't actually touch on how significant this could be. So data shows that XRP is a significant component of the STOXX Data Blue Chip Exchange. So one of the top ones, guys. The prominent firm disclosed the composition of XRP and other crypto assets in the index in its latest review. For context, the STOXX Digital Asset Blue Chip Index represents high-quality crypto assets that reflect the current crypto scene. It selects blue chip assets based on high quality, activity, robustness, and financial strength, using crypto-specific metrics and a multi-step selection process aligning with the Bitcoin Swiss global crypto taxonomy. So weighted appropriately, down here, it looks as though it is weighted 11.71%, trailing Bitcoin and Ethereum, which makes sense. They both command 30%. Meanwhile, ADA and TRX make up the final market share, 8.44% and 5.64% respectively. But guys, here you have XRP number 3 here. I'm surprised Solana is not on this list as well. It looks as though they have not included it. Also being Bitcoin, clearly not on that list as well. So not necessarily the top 5 cryptocurrencies. XRP coming in under Bitcoin and Ethereum at 11.71%. I think that's important because, guys, the quality is based on activity. So we know the XRPL is very active. Robustness, cryptocurrency solid in structure in terms of the programming, the back end there. The financial strength, which is good too to note, right? Even though we haven't seen, price go up necessarily, they're looking at this in terms of where is this going to go in the future? I'm guessing, the financial strength of this cryptocurrency and the potential. And so these are the high quality attributes they are looking at here. XRP making up the number 3 cryptocurrency in the STOXX exchange. So great news there. Wanted to thank Michael for bringing that to our attention. And here's just another one here from Good Morning Crypto, just giving us some more detailed analytics here. Top cryptocurrencies here listed once again. And we have cryptocurrency smart contracts. So making up the pie chart, smart contract platform making up 53%, utility coins making up 4%, DeFi 1%. And then we have payment tokens here. So in another category, the payment token is 42%. Layer 1 is 50%. Layer 2, 3%, and data is 4% there. Credit, 1%. So this is a European equities index. XRP ranked number 3 again. Will these blockchains benefit most from the European adoption of digital assets? Well, that's a very, very good question. And this was asked by Good Morning Crypto here. Anyway, I guess we'll see. Again, when Bitcoin starts to rally, we're going to really see how these altcoins take shape, which ones are going to command the lion's share of the rest of the market. And then these numbers might shift around, guys. XRP might start moving its way up the list. I mean, especially if we do see an ETF that will be released in 2025, as Brad Garlinghouse does predict. Don't forget, guys, this crypto bull run will likely go far into 2025. So I'm keeping my ears open and eyes peeled. So I wanted to thank Good Morning Crypto for posting that. Happen to see this too, guys, from XRP Drops, Ripple's comment on ESMA's second consultation paper to support the work on MiCA. So this paper was released. Ripple does welcome the opportunity to comment on the European Securities Market Authority. They were asked to do that. Ripple would like to thank ESMA for their in-depth and comprehensive analysis that has been undertaken in drafting this consultation, as well as the opportunity to provide our comments. We respectfully request you take them into consideration as you consider the development of the final technical standards under the MiCA regime. So, it's important to look at the market and ask the players in the space, the ones that are going to be regulated, what's important for you. And I think, I kind of get the sense that we kind of already know where Ripple's head is at when it comes to regulatory clarity, when it comes to, the freedom to be able to transact in cryptocurrencies, let's say, for example, for cross-border payments, but also, labeling these things utility tokens, not securities, as the SEC is trying to do in the United States. It's good, it's open, it's healthy, I think, for the industry to do this with big companies in the space like Ripple. So the introduction here, Ripple software products allows financial institutions to send money globally. We know all that. XRP and the XRP Ledger. The XRP Ledger is a decentralized open source system that operates on what is known as the consensus protocol. So understanding the technicals and how it's different perhaps from, let's say, proof of work, that is also likely going to play in MiCA's decisions, the finalized script. Anyway, the sources here, I will link this in the description of the video for you guys, on top of which the Digital Pound Foundation just released this tweet thread regarding Ripple specifically too. So a lot of news with regards to the regulations coming out of Europe. They even touched on Ripple's Insights blog from 2023 and the trends in regional payments. So the payment industry is evolving rapidly due to shifts in customer preferences, regulatory changes, and technological innovations. Modern payment solutions, including blockchain-enabled payments, are driving faster, more inclusive, and transparent customer experiences. To help navigate this dynamic landscape, they've also asked Ripple, a Digital Pound Foundation member that did recently publish their 2023 Trends in Regional Payments ebook, a comprehensive report of the latest trends shaping payment systems worldwide, delving into the key insights by the region. So they look at all the regions, independently: North America, Asia, Africa, Latin America, and Europe. The ebook serves as a compass for businesses and institutions seeking to harness the power of innovative cross-border payment solutions. You can find highlights from Ripple's 2023 Trends in Regional Payments ebook and the Digital Pound Foundation website, where you will also find a link to download the full ebook there. And I will link this in the description of the video for you guys. Just check this out, though. This is just a screen grab just from that report. In the next year, we are likely to see the networking effect. So, guys, we are looking into 2024, because this was at the end of 2023, this report. So we are looking to see the networking effect happen this year. Everyone's on it because everyone's on it. Begin to manifest itself in North America. So boom goes the dynamite. Real world utility starting in 2024. Didn't I say that? When we see the utility start to come into cryptocurrencies, or rather, when we see the liquidity come into cryptocurrencies, that is when we are going to see the utility. Utility needs liquidity. I guess maybe we can also say utility begets liquidity and liquidity begets utility. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but we need the liquidity before we have the utility. Anyway, a great update here from the Digital Pound Foundation. Also wanted to thank XRP Drops just for posting that. And guys, subjective views here, putting it all together, okay, giving us something to think about, something really important. I like these thought-provoking analogies. There's an old saying, some of you might have heard before, that I'd like to share. A new broom sweeps clean, but an old broom knows the corners. Ripple represents the new broom in town, but they certainly need the wisdom of the old broom, or the DTCC, to navigate the dusty corners of the financial system. Here's a quick clip of Marcus Infanger, SVP of RippleX, explaining that. But also, guys, in conjunction with Nadine Chakar of the DCC, explaining how the DCC is important for this market too. And, when you think about this old saying, it really does make sense.
When we talk about regulatory too much in this decentralized...
I mean, it's a fair question, right? If you over-regulate anything, right, it will create massive administrative burdens for the companies that want to provide services, right? We see that with the financial industry. I think they spend like, I don't know, 10% or even more of their revenue for compliance and being compliant with regulation. So I think, you know, on the one hand, the technology needs to be compatible with the existing regulation for it to really solve problems today, right? And we need to find the right balance between tapping into blockchain technology but being really able to deliver value.
So you don't believe in, let's say, two isolated worlds who simply do their own thing apart from each other, not connecting. You believe in eventually there must be a seamless connection to the, let's call it traditional world and the new environment.
So by the way, this is what Ripple has been about since the first instance. We have built solutions that deliver value today by connecting blockchain technology together with you know, an application around which we call RippleNet, a payments network. And we do billions of dollars of payment volume today, instantly, free of cost, in remittance corridors that are popular.
Exactly.
And so we do that by combining certain elements of what you would consider DeFi and CeFi. And so I believe if you want to be, you know, demonstrating the promise of this technology, if you want to drive regulatory clarity, if you want to drive adoption, you need to compromise using this technology as opposed to, you know, going full decentral, peer-to-peer. People aren't always nice with each other.
Okay.
And it just dawned at me at this point in time that the route to salvation, if you will, the route to really getting to decentralized market infrastructure is actually through a centralized CSD, which is DTCC.
I'm going to stop it there. I will link this in the description for you guys if you want to watch the rest of it. But I think it's pretty clear there needs to be two systems, the old and the new, coming together in order to really facilitate change. More importantly, though, driving demand for these cryptocurrencies that are going to command more value as time goes on. Remember, supply and demand fundamentals, the higher the demand for ledgers like the XRPL, the higher the price of its native token, XRP. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.